The most expensive flower in history. Have you ever heard of a flower that was once worth more than a house? In the 17th century, the Netherlands experienced a craze that saw the value of tulip bulbs soar to astronomical heights. To turn into crashing down in one of the most famous economic bubbles in history. This is the story of the Tulip Mania bubble. In the 1630s, the Dutch were obsessed with tulips. These brightly colored flowers, which originated in Turkey and were brought to the Netherlands by traders, quickly became a status symbol for the wealthy. Tulip bulbs were not only prized for their beauty, but also for their rarity. Certain varieties of tulips were in high demand and were considered a luxury item that only the rich could afford. As the demand for tulips increased, so did their price. In 1637, tulip prices reached a fever pitch. One bulb of the Semper Augustus variety was reportedly sold for 10,000 guilders. Which was equivalent to the price of a house in Amsterdam at the time. Other varieties were also fetching high prices, with some bulbs selling for several thousand guilders each. This tulip mania, as it became known, was fueled by speculation and greed. Tulips were seen as a surefire investment that could make people rich quickly. People who had never before dabbled in the flower trade were now buying and selling tulips for exorbitant prices. The market was largely unregulated, and there was no way to accurately determine the value of a tulip bulb. Eventually, the bubble burst. In February 1637, the price of tulips plummeted, leaving many investors with worthless bulbs. People who had put all their money into tulips were suddenly destitute, and the Dutch economy was thrown into chaos. The exact reasons for the collapse of the tulip market are still debated by historians. Some argue that a virus that affected tulips and made them less attractive caused the prices to drop. Others point to that many tulip investors were buying on credit, which meant that they were not actually putting up any money of their own. When creditors started demanding payment, many investors were unable to pay, which led to a sudden sell-off. Regardless of the cause, the tulip mania remains a cautionary tale about the dangers of speculative bubbles. That when people start buying and selling assets solely for their perceived value, rather than their intrinsic worth, prices can quickly spiral out of control. The tulip mania is also a testament to the power of human psychology, and the way that our desire for wealth and status can sometimes override our better judgment. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, share and add your comment. See you in another video. I wish everyone success.